Synthetic AI actress Tilly Norwood is about to star in her own feature film and how she might be the loophole for the SAG contract. Pay attention. The PR and press storm around her has been loud, and I didn't want to give her any more shine, but this is very, very important. Remember, the SAG language that everyone voted yes for states that, quote, producers agree that they do not intend to use a synthetic in a human role that would otherwise be performed by a human unless the synthetic brings, quote, significant additional value to the motion picture. Now, this movie that Tilly is making is not a SAG contract, let me be very clear. However, her creators have generated an enormous wave of publicity. She has become a recognizable entertainment brand in her own right. Today, that language exists in the SAG agreement. Tomorrow, producers could argue that casting Tilly doesn't just bring a performance, it brings built-in publicity, media attention, social media engagement, and a level of novelty that only Tilly Norwood can deliver. A human actor can't simply become Tilly Norwood. That brand identity belongs exclusively to a synthetic performer. Now, I'm not saying that the argument would automatically succeed under the contract. That's a matter of how the agreement is interpreted by the legal teams. But this is how a precedent begins. It's about what happens when a synthetic performer becomes so marketable that the brand itself becomes part of the casting decision. But the contractual language that governs us over the next 1 to 4 years. By SAG-AFTRA allowing a loophole for synthetic, non-human-based actors to be in the contract, eventually, Tilly Norwood's lawyers and producers will be able to argue significant additional value. And that opens up the door for the likes of Tilly Norwood and other synthetics to eventually play in SAG signatory contracts and openly replace starring human actors. Let me know how you feel.